Welcome back, my dear students. In this lecture here, I'm going to show you how to build a simple loader that's going to make your application look a lot nicer. Let me just show you how it works. If you click on dashboard or any other page, you're going to see this loader appear on the screen. This is super nice, and the best thing about it is that you can change the background, you can change the loader itself, and you can have different images happening on the screen here when you load your page. All right, so let me go ahead and show you right away how to do this. So the first thing that we need to do is you need to have some images. You need to have the background of the header of the loader, which is that gray background with the square, and the loader itself, which is the middle part of it. All right, so go ahead to this in this lecture here, go ahead and download those two files. All right, the next thing is that you're gonna have also a CSS snippet in this lecture right here, so download that also. All right, so I'm just gonna give you the CSS and the images. So the images, you're gonna go to your admin and you're gonna place it in the images folder inside admin, just like I did right here. All right, in your CSS, you're gonna come here to CSS, because it's a good idea to actually separate your CSS style sheets from the main ones that you have here, from the Bootstrap style sheets. All right, so go to your CSS folder, right click on it, or just create a new file in there called styles.css, save it, and then go to your admin header, and right below this if statement right here, this if, which is an if statement checking to see if we have shinned or respond.js. Actually right here, just copy one of these down, paste it right below here, and link your style sheet. All right, so I'm gonna come here just to make sure that that is actually there. I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna check page source. I'm gonna make sure that my style sheet is right here. So I'm gonna click it and it says that it's not, so I'm missing something there. Let's go back to admin header, and that means I missed my extension and some words in there. You see that? If it's not linked, it's not going to give you that style sheet. Let's do it now. There we go. All right, so it's linked. Perfect. All right, so we don't have a problem with that. The next thing is make sure your images are there. Go to your scripts.js, and this is where we're going to be placing our code. All right, right before the end of document.write, which is this function right here, the end tag, right below the end tag right here. Right, so make a little space for it right here. All right, now the CSS that you have in your, that you just downloaded from this lecture, go to your style.css and paste it right there. All right, and let me just explain to you what we're doing here. The load screen is going to be the background of that loader, that gray background with the squares. This is that file right here, header hyphen back.png. We're gonna position it fixed. We're gonna index, which means that it's gonna be above all the elements in the HTML page. So we're gonna see this no matter what we do. All right, it's gonna be on top of every HTML page element. We got the width to 100 and the height to 16 pixels. Very, very, very common. And the loading is gonna be the loader itself. All right, and this is all the properties for the loader and their values. All right, perfect. Remember, this is in admin. Now the next thing is the code that we need to write in JavaScript. So what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be actually using jQuery. So let me just show you here a function that we're going to be using. We're going to target the body of the document. We're going to be using a function called prepend, and just write everything that I'm writing right now. All right, and for example, if I say hello here with this little function, very simple function, right? Super powerful though. I'm going to save it, and you can see that something happened here. Something moved. Let me just right click and inspect element, and I'm going to show you right now. You see right here, we got the word hello right here. So it prepended that word into that body right below the body tag. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be prepending some HTML elements in there. All right, so we're going to make a var called div bots, and we're going to have some elements in there. All right, basically in this variable here. And this is how you declare a variable in JavaScript, for those of you that don't know. with the keyword var. Now I'm just gonna paste it in here, and I'm gonna let you copy it down. Basically, we have two divs here, all right, and we have one div inside another right here with the ID of loading, and the other one with the ID of load screen. And then we're gonna be prepending that div bots variable to the body, all right. Then we're gonna be using a function, a couple functions here, chained together, and I'm gonna explain to you how that works in a minute, but let me paste it in here. So we are targeting the load screen, which is this ID right here. That's the background, and we're gonna delay it 700 milliseconds. If I make it to 7,000, this is 7 seconds. So this function is delaying the appearance of that div. Then we're gonna fade it out in 600 milliseconds, and you can target, you can put whatever seconds you want here. This is not even a second. And then we are removing that item, all right, and that's what we're using the keyword this, because we are removing whatever div we got there. All right, so let's just make sure that we save everything. Let's go back here, let's see if it's working, if we're not missing anything. There we go. Really simple, right? This is working now. All right, you might want to extend it if you want in the future, or you can, you know, modify it to your needs. I just wanted to show you how you can do something like this. All right, and there are many loaders online, there are many different backgrounds you can do, and there are many different ways of doing it. Now you have an idea how it works, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next lecture.